Have you ever seen me share a link and say buy this and do this and this is what I recommend and this is the best of the best? Not really, because I'm not selling, I'm not promoting, I'm not collaborating with anybody. I'm just me being me, using my products unprofessionally. Yeah, professionally, unprofessionally, it all depends who sees it and how they see it. That's just life. For me, I've got the experience of what I've been using with the products I've been using. Let me just take this active track enable. Let me, oops, here we go, there. Yeah, so, let's see, dummy here. Yeah, oh well, what to do. Some will always love to sit there and rip through the comment section and let you know how they feel when they're venting off on you, and you're like, really? Did you come here today just to vent off on somebody? Good luck with that. Yeah, anyway, thought I'd get that out of the way and let you get back to watching it today. And this is an update to the video I did yesterday, which is talking about the Insta360 Luna that my son broke. And let me just get one thing clear. I need to correct that video because thanks to a viewer that was watching the video, and I've pinned the comment by the way in the video, by the name of Camera Cook. Thank you so much for addressing that. He put a comment, let me just quickly go through it. I'm not going to read the whole entire comment how it's written, just to get you out there to understand that. Detachable screen remote will not respond to any button presses because you're connected to the Insta360 app and recording through that. Not trying to correct you, people may be misinformed by your demonstration at the start of the video, but my screen doesn't work either when connected to the app, and that is normal. That's how it is. So thank you, Camera Cook, for correcting that, and that goes to prove that I'm not a tech reviewer. I'm just a tech product user. So I don't review products, I just use my products and just enjoy the process of creating content. And now that's out of the way, this is just what's going to lead me to my next point. This is the beautiful part of having a community, building a community that people engage. This is what comments can help you elevate your game if you're trying to perfect your journey of creating content, because people engage with you and they help you along the way. And now that comment by Camera Cook helped me understand the product even better. Yeah, I just love using tech, and I don't know everything. I'm unprofessional. I'm not professional. I don't claim to be a professional. I don't want to be a tech reviewer because I would suck at it, I guess. Again, each their own, as they say, right? But for me, I love using my products, and the next thing is going to be now to see what the journey is like to send back the Insta360 Luna to get fixed. How long will it take? I mean, it's easy. But it got me thinking yesterday, you know, I was thinking if I would sit there and create a type of gimbal camera. By the way, just for the record, these gimbals cameras are actually fragile. But saying that, I dropped my Pocket 3 during a live once, straight on the gimbal head. Nothing happened. I've dropped it again doing a showcase of the gimbal. I didn't have it balanced right on the tripod, and my hand swung across and I just hit it and it went straight onto the LCD. Nothing happened. So it's just, you know, my luck, I guess. But we all will have accidents along the way, and this is why I put a comment on my section on that video, in the video section, stating that, you know, when you go to buy a product, they tell you, do you want to buy this, and you buy this add-ons at the end, and you always think you're trying to save money, but you're not, because don't assume that you're not going to end up having a accident. Now, I've been with Insta360 for many years, since the Insta360 R1 1R and all that. So I've also dropped my Insta360 1R inch big lens camera, which I still have, by the way, all these cameras, and I dropped it on hard concrete and nothing happened. That was on the Harley. It flew off. I just didn't lock it into place, and it detached vibrations and it just unleashed into the wild and hit the ground hard. So I've never actually had to send back an action camera, and I've had some really bad accidents with action cameras when I was off-roading and so forth. I didn't have any major issues I had to send the camera back. Now this is where Insta360 stepped up the game with their Insta360 X5 and X4 Air, that you can change the lenses, because a lot of people have damaged the lenses. I've never damaged the lens myself. Well, saying that, I remember when the Insta360 X5 first came out, I bought additional lenses because I had the feeling that I'm going to break it, because it was just, you know, you can't be lucky all the time, right? So I was doing a review of the Insta360 on my old channel. I did it by mistake, and I threw the Insta360 because I had the lanyard connected here, but again, dummy here, forgot to lock it onto my arm, and it flew. And this is all recorded live, and it flew, landed straight in the lens, and bang, lens smashed. So it gave me the opportunity to see what's it like to change the lens, and it wasn't easy for me, let's say, because when you have a lens that's smashed into pieces, it's not like when you have a lens that's slashed or has a, you know, scratch on it. So the process was longer, and it was just a long process, but I enjoyed it, and I shared that video, I remember, and that got a lot of traction too. So thank you, Camera Cook, for addressing that, because misinformation will be misinformation. I don't like to give misinformation, I like to give accurate information. But again, I'm not a tech reviewer. Please, let's get that straight and out here in the wild. I'm just a product user that just love using tech, and I have a lot of tech. Now, I'm always now buying these extra insurance policies for my devices, mobile, Apple Care, for example. You just never know what's going to happen. Yeah, you just never know what's going to happen. And there was one more comment, I think. Let me see if I can remember where it was. It was... where'd it go? I don't know. It was here somewhere. Being noisy. I need to get my facing gear. Who cares? Life, just be you. Right. There was a comment about saying don't give your cameras to your kids. Well, I will, because they're a part of my journey. They're here to learn with me and enjoy the process of creating content with me. Why not? I'm not going to sit there and get into that debate or discussion, because everyone can do what they want to do with their tech stuff, their gear stuff. I didn't buy it to sit there and put on a mantelpiece thinking this is what I own. I bought it to use it, to enjoy it, and push it to its limits. Did I talk about the ruggedness? No, I didn't. I think I didn't. Well, if I did, I do apologize, it's going to be a repeat. But I was sitting there thinking, if I was to build a action gimbal kind of camera, I'd want it to withstand hard falls, waterproof, you know, IP rated, that we can use it to the extreme. But then I remember that I have the non-gimbal action cameras that can do all that. But just having that gimbal feature, well, then I guess I can put my action camera on a gimbal, right? But if they wanted to build the next game-changing gimbal, just make it robust and stronger than what we currently have in the line. Yeah, today I'm using my Action Pocket 4 because I just love it. I just love my DJIs. And I was comparing my... You know, I'm not going to compare because it's not fair. You can't compare a Pocket 4 or Pocket 3 with the Luna. Different gimbal cameras. Wait till the DJI Pocket 4 Pro comes out, and then I might do a comparison to, you know, see what they look like head to head. But again, I love the way DJI brings out the footage, the colors and so forth, and the Insta360 has their own, now co-engineered with Leica, so they have their own, you know what I mean. Anyway, I think that's enough for today. I just want to say thank you to Camera Cook. Really means a lot, and thank you to everybody. I mean everybody in that video who commented, and I make it a point to respond and reply to everybody. It means a lot to me. Your time is valuable. And drop me a comment down in the comment section below that if my video if my video today resonated with you, because it just means a lot that, you know, I'm getting my content the way it should be on my channel. Anyway, a like will go a long way, they say too. So I'll see you on the next one, maybe. Who knows? Before I forget, you can always check out that video at the end of this video. I'm going to leave a link to the video here that you can watch the video that I'm talking about. So now, I'm definitely out.